Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, we are back with the next exciting episode of Heart of Iron 4, playing as Japan. And you're thinking, that's not Japan. No, that's Australia that we've taken over. Now, we're pushing in to go for the Hawaiian area, but sadly they've invaded back behind us. As we were sweeping forces forward, they've pushed through and landed down here. So we need to recapture these islands. So that's part of what we're redoing at the moment. I'm shifting around ships, getting things organised. Let's slow this down a little bit so we can see more of what's happening. Few battles, and still they're trying to invade more as well. So we're moving more units up and getting ready. We need to capture the Line Island in the centre and capture this area back as well. So let's make sure. Activate, that's it. They can be going in. That's fantastic. Looking back down, we've been having a lot of problems around the Philippines, so I'm not going in to invade yet, but I will do. I'm sending more ships, and as you can see here, we've had issues. We've got planes going in against their convoys. The area here, let's pause. Similarly here, right the way around, they're going through, we're bombing their ships, causing them issues, trying to deal with them all the way through, and I'm sending units through to be able to actually, let's get these guys. Pause. Great, got that. That's the new carrier researched, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's have a look at it now, actually. So the new carrier, level 3. Let's have a look at the basic speed. So 30 knots, very, very nice. Incredibly good range. Not so good armour, but was 11. But we've given that up for more deck space, so we can actually have planes-wise, deck size, 87 planes. Wow, that's amazing. So the sooner we get that built, the better. Now, we've got the Agano class being built, and better destroyers, I would say, probably a very good idea, but we need to have more production. It's December 1940. We want to have, this is going to be it's a tiny bit ahead. Let's have a look at what else is going on. That's coming out. Let's have a look at the fighter baiting, interception, ace generation increased. So that's going to actually help with our carriers. So that's one issue we need to look at. Now, looking at the army, that's coming through. Armoured operations. That would be good. We will move into that, but at the moment our armies are still doing okay. Working through, we've got these better artillery. Now going into this, this is going to up our artillery by 10%. Very, very neat amount, and help us to engage targets better. So let's go for this. This will help us to land and retake these islands. So it's balancing everything as it's happening. So we'll have a look at this. So from here, let's select all of those guys through from there through to the islands here. And as soon as they're ready to go in, they'll start attacking. So that's going to be that out the way. More forces on the way. Oh, and we've got the battles all the way up. We're now at war with Afghanistan, while at the same time we're pushing in. And let's have a look at the resources. We've got enough resources going through to supply the troops. We're building enough of whatever we need to keep it going, and this is going really, really well. So yeah, I don't think it'll be too long until we capture these two areas. So we'll leave that kicking in. So yes, we've got a two-pronged attack going in, pushing in towards Kabul here, and with these troops pushing in a wide front in towards Kabul this way. And then there's a second city which may actually become the capital once we've taken Kabul. So I'm going to bear that in mind. So that's what's happening that way. So we've got the troops moving in, ships circling the area, and we've got these units ready to go in. That's it, we're just about to land, so we'll make sure those guys are going in. So let's highlight these. those guys are going in, and then we'll leapfrog the units through the islands. These guys, they're moving up to assist with the assault on Honolulu. So we're attacking in. I want to capture this section which has got the airfield, so it's going to be vital to do that and start moving guys in to capture this area. Now let's have a look. These, no units assigned. Where's he going? Oh yes, someone else arriving here. I was worried about that for a second. Let's get him allocated into there, and that's going into the secondary island, so that's going to be coming off. That'll be allocated as soon as it's happened. Now what are they doing here? Great, they're attacking us. They're coming back to this island, and well, we don't really want to let them. And he's gone. Oh yes, indeedy. Let's have a look here. What have we got? Long range bomber. And let's put in one of these fight ockers in there to assist in the next zone. That's going to assist there. And with... oh, my... everything's stopped. No, please, I want my mouse back. Everything's hung. Okay. Oh, I'm having issues. Okay, now it's back. Cool. Right. Next one. Let's grab one of those and get it going into this section as well. That'll help to guard these areas. Great, another destroyer gone. Brilliant. So we want those guys to check the battle plans. So we've got these guys moving in, ready to assault. Go, go, go when you're ready. 2 of 10 days. So yes, we need to ensure that we can capture the islands and retake the others which have been an issue. Oh, the reason he's going in, now we know why. He's going in after the convoys. We've got planes and subs going in to assist. We need our mountain infantry. Brilliant. We've been waiting for them for ages. So we're going to have to deal with that. So mountain infantry, but these paratroops would be very, very useful. We haven't got any long-range planes, but that could be an enhanced strategy, and so we'll get that organised. And so we're going to have to start, well, let's look at the recruitment side. Oh yes, we've got the new ships to look at, so bear with me. Edit this division. Now, infantry, let's do 6 guys, and then with artillery 18 units. So we're going to need, as these are going to be a frontline unit, we're going to need logistics, engineering, always, field hospital, recon. Now this helps with their breakthrough defense reconnaissance. Very, very useful. At this stage, you've got the signal company, which helps the units coming in to assist. But maintenance company will mean they're going to, when they go in through an area, they're going to use you use more supplies, but they're going to be able to. They'll have better maintenance on their equipment, so they don't use so much. Now, as a secondary, now we want to bump this up. So let's look. That'll 21 points. It's just a little bit wider than I was hoping for. Let's have a look at the anti-tank. Okay, anti-tank will put it down to 19, but then we can count on the mountain units having an anti-tank component, so then we know which units are there, so we can put these units straight in. So 80 points, and we'll get that as a priority unit. Boom. So that's the new mountain units, and we'll start getting these produced. So let's train some of those. We'll add them into our home base to start off. There we go. over there, and let's do 5 units. So we do 10 mountain units in all to lead our forces, and we'll decide where to have them. Now, coming out down in Afghanistan, somewhere like this, would be very useful. So mountain troops, I'm going to get them into the Afghan border. So that's the plan to start off with. So once they're done, they'll be in there. So that's that sorted out. Now, production, ship-wise, we have this new craft. The reliability, let's have a look. 86, so 85% standard reliability. Very neat. Engine, we want to get this. Now, we've been working our destroyers and light cruisers to get up, finding it hard to get up to 33.3 knots. But if we've got a to get this, because we've had the problem with getting these into actually into the fights early. So being able to get in early, 34.5 knots. If it's good, we can get them in quick to assist. Then on the other side, we can actually flip it and get them out of there. If it all goes pear-shaped, we can run away faster than anything else. So that's both ways, offensive and defensive. This is the best way of doing it. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the armor situation. That'll decrease the armor situation. Speed. It decreases the deck size. So we want more deck size. 92 planes. That's awesome. So that's it. So 92 planes. Wow. That's absolutely epic. So we'll go with that. The Shoku Mark II. Make sure that's the right one. No. And down here, let's close that and then back it in to produce. Boom. Shoku Mark 1 or whatever. Where is it? There we go. Shoku Mark 1. Straight in down the bottom. And we just want one unit. Plonk it up above the streets and houses, up above the destroyer. So this Heavy Megami is going to be ready 21st of December, so a couple of weeks' time. This light cruiser is going to be out the way, so all of that, this construction is going to be passed straight into this carrier. Then these new destroyers, and we're going to need more subs. So I'm going to stop just getting some subs out, because they will definitely help us. Because we're going to need some of those to cover the waters and start protecting our ships. So the Type 4, and I'll just get those as a down the bottom, just as a sink to catch any excess production we get. So I'm going to use those. Let's have the main battle force. Let's get them out of. Go in that one first. So Force 1 Malika. And we can reorganize where people are. Actually, let's think about let's go Java Carrier Group. So Java Carrier Group. Java Carrier Group. Boom. So then we know where everything is. So let's have a look at the rest of the production. See how it's looking. Now, carrier fighters. Looking good. Now we arm experience, air experience. We're doing what we can do. So we've got these high boosters we can put in. Very, very neat. These fighters are ticking through. We need huge numbers. We really do. These are going. It's okay. Not great, but it's all right. The towed artillery is okay. These guns, mine's 47,000. Yeah, could be better, but hey. And then working our way down, looking at these figures, close assault, naval bombers. Okay, and we will need those. As we're going to be working on paras, we're going to need the transport planes, which are going to be down the bottom. So we'll need to start doing transport planes. And let's look at the construction side, because we're going to need some new factories. So that's being sorted in the background. Now, right, new factories. We're going to need new factories close to home. Yeah, Beijing sounds good. And let's bump that straight up to the top. And that sounds pretty good. Let's look at exactly what's coming off the production line. Oil there, so let's check the trade side. These little things, you want to try and get it done. So we're not too badly off at the moment for oil. So those, let's just get that one out of the way. Those two, less important. So we'll get those out of the way, that production, these areas, these things out of the way, and then we will be able to move on different things as we need them. So that sounds good. Now what's happening down here? Great. Light cruisers run into a battleship and assistance from good planes. Very, very nice. Oh, Okers. So a couple of Okers are going in. Let's see how much damage those actually do. Boom, that's gone straight into him. 46%. Battleship gone in. Let's see. 2 battleships. More planes incoming. And he's on his way out. In many ways. So, back up here. Let's see how this battle's going. Great. They're trying to land. And we've got more units incoming. Absolutely fantastic. Very, very neat. And we're finally starting to win. We're taking down their planes. And we just need to land our units. But they, trying to land more units, trying to move in, is just not really working for them. And we're taking down even more of their units. So, get rid of that. So we know what's new, what isn't. Up here, check the units. So we've they sent fighters in against us. Always good to check the key points that things are happening. Always good to work out what's happening where and what you can send in to deal with things. That's very, very neat. This island, more invasions they're trying to do. And they're trying to get in here. What's happening? Oh dear. That one that we were attacking, he's actually attacked. He's run into another battle group. And he's pulled back to the islands. We've got these guys just preparing. Great, we just captured this zone. Let's move him over. Get him from there straight in to that section. Boom. And let's get that out of there. Let's get him into a separate section. And let's get him over from there into... Oh, that island's that's already linked. Okay, so we'll move him back into the island defense. That's cool. So he can just stay like that. We'll capture this, and I want to make sure that these island forces are guarding this area. Island defense. Click to highlight. 28 units. Let's just make sure. Okay, it's definitely covered now. We need 32 units, so we're going to get some more units in to the island defense, an additional 9 units, so see what we can do. And let's have a look at this coastal side. So check the numbers, 112, and we need 112. Okay, what have we got where? Got a bit of a battle here. Oh dear, that's not good. We should have ships incoming to assist, because this area is covered. But it is what it is. Those units, okay, Russian upper border. More useful to have them where we need them in the islands. So let's move them straight into the other section, and that'll help us to alleviate the problems that we're going to need now that we have. Let's select all, bring this down. 6. Yeah, that'll help with sorting out the islands and protecting them. We're not at war with the Russians yet, and that's going to just give us the coverage of the islands as we're retaking them, to ensure the Americans don't, which we are at war with, that we can deal with it. Now here they're trying to take out our units which are moving through. Now we need island control force. I need them looking after. Oh yes, because we've been. I know why, because we've been having lots of forces sunk. Yes, so which has been a bit of a problem. So yes, we need all of these areas covered. That's covered. Okay. Was that? I'm not sure. Double check. 40 units. Always check these islands though, like he isn't, even though he's going in guarding the other section. That's going to be covered. Double check here. And these islands as well. Plus right the way through to here. Yes, I've got units there at the moment, but when they move in and attack, we're going to not have these areas covered. So double check that all of your islands, because the enemy is going to spot it. They're going to spot that you have zones which are not covered. And here we are, just with this, we're looking 50 units, 52 units just to cover those borders. But I think that's going to cover enough. So 52 units, and we're running 37. So this lower Russian border, let's get them in. We need 57, so we need some more. The rebellion force, let's see how many we need. 33, we've got 37. And we need 2 from the other side. Let's have a look at these forces. Australian forces. Now let's get... let's just split that down to get 2 units, 3 units. Yep, that'll assist. So we get them into there to build the numbers up to cover. And it's good to have those options. Let's just get him over to there to cover that. That'll be part of that which we now take. Take and hold. Now here, let's have a look. Great, he's going to be gone. Here, let's have a look. I like the look of that a lot. So we've got these units which are getting ready to go in. More units moving in. We haven't got that yet, but we will have it. So pause, double check everything else that's going on. Check these areas which we haven't been looking at for a little while. Oh, that's a nice attack, and I'm actually going to send them into there, capture that port on the way down a little bit quicker. Send them up to there. Those guys aren't pushing in yet. Now what is happening? Why not? Let's have a look. Minus 60%. We need more units. Okay, understandable. That means they're attacking us? Yes, they're attacking us. Oh dear, he's a bit of a wuss, isn't he? Go. I'm telling them to attack. Our forces are better. He's let's just bump it up to be a bit more aggressive. Actually, now we've initiated it, we'll leave them to do their thing. Okay, that's that sorted. These go. That's it. You're in place as soon as you're ready. On the whistle, go. Now after those units, those guys, Go when you're ready. That's it. You guys, you attack. That's it. We've got other units which are going to be ingoing. You go when you're ready. And we're going to capture a number of different points on the islands. And what's happening here? Yeah. Tell me how that's going to work out for you. Now, back with these islands which were being an issue. You go. Sorted. And for now, I'm going to send him through to there, and then I'll just march him into the other section as soon as they're ready, and get rid of that assault line. That's been dealt with. Cool, come out of there. So that's organised. Everything is looking better. We're getting more troops into the islands, and we're building. What's happening here? That's nice. So combination having the planes that we put here, destroyers that they're sending in. So long-range tactical bombers, very, very neat, and able to hold this area from... So as we've got this island, they must be coming from here. Well, actually, they might be coming from... it's a long way for a destroyer to travel, actually. So that is a pretty long way. So let's have a look at this. Okay, that's good. Let's take him down. And we've got more units coming in. Very neat. They're sending planes out, so that's another reason why I'm having troops landing here to capture the airfield. And we've got more units. Fantastic. And let's allocate him into this island defense section where we just need guys as soon as we can. So that's a biggie. Let's have a look. There's forces who are being sent down here. Iranian attack forces. Pause. Where are they going? So, select all. Let's have a look through. So we've got some forces here. Oh, we need them into this army. Go. Get in there, boys. Why aren't you there? Get into that front line. These units, select all. All of those additional units into there. Those rebellion forces, let's recheck the numbers. 32, got 37. That's fine. Let's get rid of that. Let's check what's happening. That's cool. We can deal with that. We do need a few extra troops, so I'm going to send a couple of you into the Iranian... No, wrong force. Let's get over. Let's add him in to assist over there. Just a few extra to give us the edge. And then these guys... Oh, they're waiting for an attack. Well, for now, I think it's time. Let's get you into there. Assist with there to push that and deal with that quickly. That'll help speed things up. I'd got them ready for an assault over towards the British territories here, but we'll sort out the issues in this section first. So that's the reason. That's what they were doing, and that's why they were doing that. Okay, let's have a look. What's happening here? Ooh, that's not good. Okay, we need ships that way immediately. Time to get the subs out. hold, and we're just going to bring them back. It's not the right time. Let's just get them guarding. Let's just guard this section for now. Just get them out and see what happens. So we'll just keep it like that with the rest, and we'll wait. And then as soon as we have this area covered, we can then send in additional forces. What happened there? Okay, they're trying to stop us landing. Let's have a look at the naval power. We've got overwhelming control. Air power, not so much. Let's have a look. We've been building airfields. There we go. Okay, we've got 5 of those in. They're covering this zone at the moment. Let's have a look. Micronesian Gap, yeah. So let's grab 5 more of those. Oh, we've only got 1, so we get 1 in. 1 of those into this section to aid with the taking of the Hawaiian zone. That's cool. More ships incoming. Lots more ships incoming. And the floating airfields. Brilliant. Now, floating airfields. Let's organise the next one. So, mass strikes. We'll make sure that our carriers are the best that we can get. Let's have a look at these numbers. So we've got them working in. They're going into West Emperor chain, and actually I'm going to get, they can just hit the Hawaiian Ridge, so I'm going to do that, and we can get in additional units to cover this zone. Let's get those long range planes in, assisting covering this area. They've actually got a really good range. Let's get them covering that range. Plus, let's have a look. Check the numbers. Okay, well that'll do. That's a good start. And we'll just cover this area. That's looking good. Then long-range bombers. Naval bombers, let's get them in. That's a good start. Boom, naval bombers. Can't quite reach, so we'll get them covering the chain. Now, from here, let's see what we can do. Get them there, giving us air support. New fighters. Can they reach the next zone? Yes, fabulous. Next units, naval bombers. Long range from there into the next zone. Every little bit, just tightening the noose on the Americans, preventing them from working their way back. And then close support. Anti-ship. Boom. From there in. And then we'll get some more into close range, just in case they try a landing. That's looking good. That's all looking very good. Now here, similarly, we're going to need fighters. Just a small amount of fighters. Just keep the edge. And close support. Just in case they're trying a landing, to make sure we can keep the area. That's good. This battle, That's it, we're taking him down. Fabulous. I like the way that looks. And now we need to have the similar situation up here. That's it, we're taking their ships down. Fabulous news, just to allow us to go in. That's them trying to attack our ships incoming. Therefore, as it's all the way in, so as we're getting closer and closer and closer to the islands. What's happened here? Oh. Great, we lost a plane, but for what what happened? Oh, that wasn't good. Let's have a look at the naval side. Okay, we have superiority there. That's good. Keep looking our way through. What's happening? Double check. That's great. Let's check these numbers. They're going in, trying to take down our units. So we just need to keep this rocking and rolling. Now, this area is becoming a problem. So we need more ships there. But let's have a look at the guys up here. So, making sure the front line is going well. Great, we've got the port. That's it, that's moving up very neatly. King Carlo's he's gone, he's abdicated, I almost said abducted. And keep this rocking and rolling, going very neat. Now, I'm going to just send them through straight to Tehran. Plus, we should have... There should be a fast moving them. Where are they? Those guys, send them through to Tehran. They should be on their way. Actually, let's get them up to Kabul. Deal with that first. Take Kabul and then flip him to the other side. So that will sort that out. So we've got more troops on their way. They're trying to attack back, and these units are pushing in to assist. So that's looking good, and we have more divisions. Fabulous. And let's allocate those into the port control side. Let's check the numbers we need. 112, that's fine, cool. So keeping just ahead of the numbers that we need to control all the ports as we're going through. Now let's double check as we've been taking new ports. So let's double check, go through, make sure the islands are covered that we've been taking, because you don't want there to be any gaps, otherwise the allies are going to land in behind you. So you really don't want to make a mistake like I did. So just keep watching, keep checking. That's it, we've taken those, so we will get that central one, but right now I don't see it as being such a big issue. They're going into here, that's cool. Double check, yep, that's covered as well. Okay, that's fine, I'm happy with that. And we let that rock and roll with us just going in, taking these islands. They're moving more units in, but then so are we. So then we'll be able to land guys in this section, hold these areas. Let's double check what's happening. Oh dear, he's not having a really good day, is he? And down here, cool, that's in our favour. I like the way that's looking. And back up here, we lost one sub. We got out of there, it was just too hot. Really too hot. I'm glad we only lost one. Otherwise it could well have been a really, that whole group could have just been completely lost. Cool, we are in. We've captured this section. Now, they're in, and we want to set up a border, and with an offensive order. Oh, come on. That's just not going to work. Okay. Well, for now, I'm going to start them attacking. In you go, boys. Start taking it to them. We'll have more ships arriving, more planes. Let's have a look at the situation. We've got decryption advantage. Got our best general on it at the moment. We've got Marines. Let's see how this works. At the same time, we have additional units incoming. They've got one battleship, but we've got a lot of everything else. That's it. We've just captured this zone. Let's send them in from that side. And we have more units arriving all the time. That's looking incredibly good. Let's check these numbers. Pause. Make sure we've got everything we need. Let's highlight those. Work our way down. We need a lot more. Get those units in so they get followed. So we have more units in to assist. These guys are on their way in. You go, go, go. 21 of 31. Bearing C. What's happened? Where are these guys? Okay. Ah, yes. Let's make sure there's no one going up that section. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab those and send them straight into here. They should be able to as soon as they land. Why aren't they doing something? They've probably got another plan. Okay, so ditch that plan. You guys, why aren't they doing anything? I will sort out what the problem is. Bit of a bad supply. Okay. And from those, actually just going to do 2 units. Including you. And hopefully that'll allow him. I want him to travel to there. No. Okay. Well, I think it's the supply situation. That's what's caused the problem. Those guys will be incoming, so we will sort this out. They're trying to stop us landing any more troops. And we don't really want that to happen. That's it. He's going in there. They're down to 3 units. They're escaping. They realise they're in trouble. In fact, let's send him that way. Let's get him to capture the airfield. Then we can use the fighter bombers to... They're running. Sailing. They're just disappearing. So, and 8 pilots. Fantastic. So, January 1941, concentrated industry, yes. Oh, fabulous. That's what I wanted. They're sending more troops back. No, they're sending more troops away. I like the look of that. Then pause. Make sure you're not missing anything else. There's no invasions that you're actually missing. So we'll let them do their job when they can. These areas are still ours. Let's double check. Great. They are still trying to land and take those zones. This is part of the issue. Now down here, great. We've taken that zone, and then we move him up to there to secure that. These guys get rid of that option, and then so that's that sorted out. He is in the island defence, but we want to look for other islands that are British owned that we can potentially capture. This zone, that's been done. So those guys will be on their way, and let's send them. We need those guys to do their landing. Come on, go, go, go. Eastern port forces. Those guys should be going in. That's it. Go, go. That's it. And land straight on their heads. These guys are coming in. They're trying to relieve their troops. And it's all going according to our plan. These guys are in a bit of a pickle. But luckily they've got somewhere to fall back to by the look of that. But we just need to be able to take it to them as quickly as we can. We've got forces arriving on them. That's very, very neat. And pause. We're going to get back over to the islands. Check out what's happening here. That's looking good with our forces steaming through the middle. That's really nice. And okay, well, that's not so good. But come on, you go. You guys, let's slam you straight up through the middle of the country. It's going to distract those units. I know it's not really the plan. Let's send him into there. Those can go and do their own thing. And let's get him being a little bit more aggressive. As our troops are better, so we just have to help them to realise that, you know? That's it, they're moving in, very, very nice. These guys are pushing in. Let's get them... Okay, let's get them up to there, capture that so we don't create a pocket. He's going that way. That's going very neatly. That's looking good. So they've got the plan in place. He's going up to take the capital. Very, very neat. Let's just send them in. Go. You know, they're in comparison to you boys, they're pants. So just go, you know. Working our way through. Everything's being captured. We will flip things and start looking at the Philippines very soon. Now what's happening here? Great. Light cruiser against a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser. Very, very nice. Let's get one of those guys. You up to there. Airbase expansion. Fabulous. More air bases. And Axis leanings? No, not really. Infrastructure, yes, better infrastructure will help back on our home islands. Now, he's going to go that way. These guys are just having a quick break. Building up. I'm going to send two of those guys in so we can keep them on their toes. And it's the other one. Get him attacking in as well. I don't want to give them time to recover. And we have more units arriving straight on them. So keep the battle going. Yes, we're going to lose more men. These guys are trying to get those in. Go. Attack when you're ready. So, yeah, 8 of 17 days. And I want to be able to get some of these guys off. You... send him through to there. That'll reduce the amount of attrition that we're getting. We've got troops down there dealing with that. I do want to take that soon, but we're just securing this. We need troops down here. Why aren't they going in? Island defense. Let's make sure. Let's work our way down. Pause. Why aren't they guarding this area? It's covered. So they should be on their way. You can see more guys on their way. Cool. That's being done, so I like the look of that. This one, yeah, they are in a serious trouble, which I'm happy with. You know, we've kept the battle going. Keep attacking them. We've got the planes incoming, and yeah. Very, very neat. Battleships, they're not even going to be in range. 65 planes. Whoa. Yeah, our planes are going to be wiped out. Mind you, those are tactical bombers, long-range bombers. So that's the only ones they can get here. By the time they get close, we will have had it. Now, what's happening here? Great, we've captured this, or we will have captured that. And once you've taken the airfield, then we can start using bomb close support to take it to them. Now, those port control, island defense. Do I want to send them in as well? No, well that's going to go in. These guys are landing. The new battle to assist and send them in to attack that way. Him. Let's make sure we've got the right one. You. Into there. Three-pronged attack. So we'll let that carry on as we work our magic, because we need to take it. Otherwise, we are going to lose those troops. So it's a little bit risky, but that's what we need to do. And then back over. What's happening here? They're just moving their ships through, and we've got nice patrols in the area. And let's get Commander in on there. Let's put him in for that at the moment. Boom, that's looking good. Further up here, we've almost taken Tehran. And we're pushing down. We just need to send them into there to capture the port to give us more supplies. You into there to capture that zone. You into there. You straight up to Tehran. The other guy's going to sort this out. Now, river attack. He's short of supplies. Okay. Those guys are going in. Let's get him across the river. You there. Oh, that'll work. Send them in that way, and we can then push through once we've destroyed their front line. So that's looking good. That's all sorted. And up here, we've got those troops ready to go in once we've secured the sea zone. This area, they're really trying to secure it. And, well, we don't really want to let them have it. So, yeah, how did that work out? A battleship for 3 planes. I think that's pretty fair. Definitely pretty fair. We've got the airfield. Right. Let's move them into... Oh, no, nearly got the airfield. Once we take that, we can get the fighter bombers in. We want this out of supply guy. You. Yes. And we'll get all of those guys into that section for him to control. Yep, he may not be the best, but he's the best commando out of supply guy that we've got. And with more troops incoming, we can do this. Now, if I grab some of these units, we want to get this battleship group, select, and we just hold them here to help with the battle. And the planes, we want to get close assault in. Oh no, we need to finish this battle first. Yeah, that would help, you know. Let's make sure we've got these out the way. That's it. All these guys doing their job. Yep, that's looking fine. And then soon as we can, we'll send those other guys in. We'll get the planes into the island here to deal with the enemy. Our subs are just going in. 6 subs against their cruisers. They've just spotted. They've spotted them. They're not able to fire on our submarines. They've got hardly any destroyers, and our subs are doing a bit of a number on them. They're losing their destroyers, and they can't deal with... Well, yes, they're attacking that poor little destroyer. Is he getting away? It's going to be close, but our guys are going in against their capital ships. All these subs going in, they can't deal with it. Fantastic. More troops. Let's get them into this island force and double check what's happening down here. That's it. Just keep it rocking and rolling. They're pushing in very neatly. You guys, let's send them up that way. And those guys straight into there to assist, with him coming in that way to assist as well. That's looking good. We've almost taken Tehran. All of you guys push in. We've got the additional supplies through there. That's looking good. We're surrounding those guys, and yep, that is looking very good. War on the Soviet Union. That's good. Well, if we can let them do the battle like that. That's it. We pushed them back, and let's head those guys in straight into Kabul. They've broken that new ace pilot. Fabulous. Keep this rocking and rolling. Him, let's leave him staying there. Get them pushing in to capture Kabul. They're pushing up to take this town just in case it becomes the capital. And these guys, let's send them that way with those in round the side to encircle the capital and cut off the rest of their forces from the capital. So that's a useful thing. Now down here, let's have a look. Oh, that's not so good. That it really isn't so good. Now let's have a look. Let's get them up to assist. Boom. Into there with, let's just get some more units in. Okay, that'll clear that. Now we want, right now, I don't care. I just want you guys up there taking these guys out. The rest in this zone can sort itself out. That's it. We deal with them straight in. These guys are being a problem. We take those down, and it'll secure it for our units moving past. We'll then ship them down this way to deal with the enemy. Now let's have a look. Long-range bombers from here into the bay. So, oh, that will do. 3 of those into there. These guys in. Let's have a look. You into there from that side. From here, similar. We'll go for one strike craft from there into the Bay of Bengal. From here, 1 unit. Just 1. And from here, last one. Boom. In. Covering this zone. You guys activate. You activate. Similarly here. Activate. And here. Boom. These guys are all active. They're doing their job. That's looking good, and that'll help to secure that zone while we wait for those forces to get in. What's happening here? Okay, we've got subs going in. Yeah, we've got the advanced light cruisers coming in as well. Fabulous. Those guys are getting ready. Pacific Ridge, we need to secure I presume, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we've got all of that sorted. And so we've got the line, we've taken the centre. Absolutely fantastic. And from here, oh, the island defence. Start again. Island defence. That's it, we make sure those are covered. We have 57, and then over here, make sure all of these islands are covered. Double check, just in case you inadvertently click to get rid of it. Okay, we're going to need more guys. 55, we've got 57. That's looking good, so that's fine. They're coming in, and we now have the planes we can put in here. So, boom, boom, shake the room. Now, close air support. Let's get them all in. From there, into there, ground attack, night and day. Fantastic. And then all of these guys in. And as soon as this battle is over, then we can get the new units. Let's have a look, what have we got here? Those guys, I'm going to send them into there to start laying down some suppressive fire initially, so that's going to assist, help us to take down the enemy, and now that's looking better. So you can see shore bombardment, they're surrounded, and we've got the decryption advantage. Even though they've got huge defense, we're winning. We're short of supplies, but the numbers are doing it for us. That's what we want. Keep this rocking and rolling. And more units to go in. Go. When you're ready, go in. That's not looking so good. You guys from there. Attack. What's happened? Why can't we get that in? Oh, okay. Let's get those into a separate section. New commander. Oh, pause. Oh, we've got justification against Tibet as well. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a moment. Those guys from there in. They're not the greatest troops, but they're there. That's it. You go in when you're ready. Those units, they're better. And then we'll look at this battle. That's looking really, really good. They are fighting for their lives. Actually, let's get some fighters in. Long-range fighters, which is going to assist with the situation against the enemy. Okay, let's get those in. Local support. Oops. Give me some red. That's it. In here. Then long range as well. Boom. That's looking good. Long range fighters to assist. Plus those naval bombers, every bit. Now we've got the airfield, everything we can do to assist. And actually, let's do port strikes as well, because I don't mind damaging the port. The important thing is taking this zone. We can always rebuild it. Speed this right up because we're running out of time. Well, that's it. Just over an hour. I want to do as much as we can. I was hoping to be able to take the island, and we've got the Agano class. Brilliant. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it here for the end of this episode. So we'll recap where we are. We're just going in. We are seriously trying to secure this zone. It's a heck of a fight. We've got the airfields. Our guys are in a little bit of an attrition situation, but we can sort that out. But we need to just keep this battle going. We've got the fighters incoming. We've got more invasions. We're moving the ships in. They'll be here giving shore bombardments to assist against the enemy. So, see you on the next one. Thank you, guys. Have fun. See ya.